Everybody, it's Dara, and it's been about a week since I prepared some raw vegan food with you, and I'm making this video because I miss you. I'm making this video because I'm hungry and I miss you, so why not make food and see you at the same time? And I really don't know what I'm doing other than using what I have. So this is kind of exciting once again because you can see my thought process as to what happens with things that come out of the refrigerator, because more often than not you will have things that aren't a plan. Once in a while you may go to the store and say, I'm going to make this recipe, and have a piece of paper in your hand. And then what happens when you have a little leftover this or an extra cucumber, or maybe you were just inspired to have sprouts because you heard they were good for your thyroid, or you know that they have amazing nutritional content, chlorophyll, protein, living enzymes, and you can make them yourselves for really inexpensively. So what if you just want to have sprouts, and what can you do with them? So that's exciting. These are such live little babies. So I have sprouts, I have this beautiful fresh cucumber, I have romaine lettuce, which is always good to keep on hand, because if you're in a really big hurry and you just put a little tahini on this and this pinch of salt, eat some of that, and that's a really good fortifying snack. I have purple onion. Onions are so great because they're antibacterial and antifungal. So I have onion, I have lemon, I have avocados, beautiful creamy avocados, and I have something interesting. I have two things that are interesting, these surprise elements. I have ground chia seeds. Now, I don't know, many of you have heard me just extol the virtues of chia seeds. They are little teeny seeds, and they have so much protein and so much omega fatty acids, the kind that are really good for our brains and our nervous system, and they're detoxifying and they're extremely filling. So if you're trying to have a lot of energy for a long time and not eat a lot of food, what if you're an athlete and you need to go on your bicycle, or you are going for a run or going to the gym for hours? Chia seeds are one of the best things to eat because they will give you so much energy. So these are ground, which is wonderful. So this can somehow go in our salad, whatever we decide to make. And I'm being kind of clever at the moment because the other day I needed fresh coconut for something, and I just didn't feel like going out to the market to go get a young Thai coconut. And I'm also aware that a lot of you can't find young Thai coconuts, and if you do, they're a little bit on the expensive side at times, depending on where you are. So I thought for my recipe that I was making, why don't I just take my coconut flakes, blend them with water as much as possible to get it as creamy, kind of like a consistency of the inside of the coconut, and not have to go to the market. So it took a little extra water to get it creamy, and it just worked. It's pretty creamy. Not quite as creamy as the inside of the coconut, but absolutely beautiful and perfectly acceptable, and not totally sweet. So I'm thinking this is really a great addition to our salad dressing if we decide to make one, so that we can have a little bit of creaminess and a healthy fat. Okay, so now I'm deciding what I want to do, and I'm thinking lemon juice in here. This actually made me think, you know what, won't it be nice to make a coconut yogurt? And how you would do that is to add lemon juice and probiotics, let it sit out for a while and ferment, and you have a beautiful yogurt. And then what if you diced your cucumber and had some dill and you made it tzatziki? So I'm going to give us that kind of feeling. I'm going to get probiotics out of the refrigerator. I'm going to dice the cucumber, seed the inside of it, seed it, then dice it, use some lemon juice in here, and that will be kind of like a yogurty dressing. Okay, that's what we're going to make, a yogurty dressing. I'm not sure where the chia seeds fit in. Easy to put a yogurt dressing over, a dairy-free yogurt dressing over the sprouts, over finely cut romaine, and some cubed avocado, and if we felt like it, we just sprinkled the chia seeds on for extra added benefit. So we're gonna not have the dogs bark. Reuben, good boy. So how do we do this? We just scoop out the seeds. Oh, an onion will be lovely on that as well. So that's going to be our treat. And this is how you just scoop out the seeds. You cut it in half, scoop them out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the seeds, but for this particular dish, I'm going to take them out. And so now we have cucumber boats. Now here's another idea. This is why it's so much fun to do this on camera and not be stuck, or anyway, in your own lives and in your own kitchen. It's so nice to not have to be stuck to a particular idea, because what if all of a sudden you get creative inspiration and you think, wow, I like this cucumber boat. What if I made some kind of yogurt dip, put it on the inside, some kind of thick dip, put it on the inside, mix the chia seeds. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna put the chia seeds in with the blended coconut. So if you want to blend the coconut flakes at home, it's 1 part coconut to 1 part water. 1 cup coconut flakes to a little bit over a cup and a quarter of waters that you get. This is great. This is going to be so you're able to blend, because it's hard to blend if there's not enough water. So I'm going to get a thick dip. I'm going to put garlic. Maybe Gage will get me some garlic powder. I don't use fresh garlic, raw fresh garlic. Some people like it, and I used to like it. Now I don't like so much anymore. But you can put fresh garlic in here. And I'm making a dip, and I'm going to chop the onions in here. Do you see how easy it is to be raw and how much fun? Yeah, so we want it to be flavored. So we want salt, we want lemon. We may not have garlic powder anymore. Onion powder. Any flavoring you feel would be exciting?
Onion.
Onion would be nice. And we don't need garlic. I don't need so I'm just gonna put the seeds in this. Sorry, that was probably loud. I'm just gonna put the seeds. I want my cutting board back. You know what? I like to wash my cutting board after things. It's just how I am. I like to keep things in order when I work. I like to have a neat area to create in. It's the same thing with my home. I cannot create or work on things if there's a mess. I start to get cranky. So I highly encourage you to clean up your homes, declutter, 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 detoxify, welcome in new opportunities. So here we go. So we have our mix. I'm going to chop some onion to put into our little dip. So you may go to the market and have an idea, but what if you don't have, I don't like this onion. What if you don't have, what if there's zucchini or whatever, is it okay? What if what you went to get isn't there or doesn't look right? Because all produce is not created equal, right? It's not a can of something, it's not a packaged something, it's produce that came from the earth. So it comes in differently, and it might not be in the form that you wished it or hoped it would be in. So we got to think quick. We go to the market and think, what are we going to do now? So getting in the mode of being creative and knowing that you can flavor balance just about anything is what I would like for you to know. When I was a private chef for a year, I kept thinking, you know, people would say, well, come up with a menu, and I would try. But I would get to the market, and more often than not, I'd be inspired by something different than what I went in to get, or what I went in to get wasn't there. So I had to just be on my feet, and that was like 3 times a day or 2 times a day, every day for many, many months. And so you just have to get used to creating what is there, and then learning how to use the things that are left over, because you don't want to waste food. So luckily for me, that's how I like to prepare anyway. But I do understand a good recipe because it's really nice to know that something is tried and true. Like my not tuna pate, tried and true. I don't have to keep flavor balancing. I know it's going to work. So I do love recipes, and I do love to just make do with what I have. Now, you can still, all of a sudden, if you decided, you know what, I don't know, how's this going to be to bite into this? Well, if I wanted to serve this to 4 different people, I would cut it up, and they would just bite into it. It'd be cute little appetizers if you cut it about 2 inches wide. So we'll see how it works. If you decided somewhere along the line that, you know what, I'd rather dice the cucumber, chop up the lettuce, and use this as a dressing, the only thing different from a dip to a dressing is the amount of liquid. So you would just add lemon juice, add water, add a little olive oil, and then you'd have your dressing. We need salt. We got some onion powder. Onion powder is a little sticky. Okay. And we need salt. Salt's gonna magically appear, isn't it? What? I like the other one. Where are we? Oh, Gage is in. Say hi, Gage.
Hello.
Okay, so this is just gorgeous. Be creative. That's the lesson for today. Be creative. It's so good. I love it. Wow. And I didn't even put the cucumber. No, I'm not putting the cucumber in. The avocado needs a little more onion. I actually love it. I feel like it needs some more vegetable in it, though. Do we have any vegetable in the refrigerator? Orange pepper. No, I think I ate it. I think like a pepper would be really good in here, but we don't have it. So, well, that's awesome. Give me that. I love that one. Don't just eat this by itself, but we're going to put a little bit of habanero in there, just a teeny bit. That makes everything more exciting. Now, habanero, for those of you who want to lose weight, it has capsaicin in it, which boosts your metabolism, fights colds, fights bacteria, moves your blood, makes you feel alive. Love it. So now, what do we want to do? Do I want to make this a dressing to go over a salad? Do I want to make this into my cucumber boat? I'll tell you one way to know. I'll tell you right now how to know. This is how you know. I'm going to tell you how to do it. If you can't figure it out in your head, you take a little corner and you go, you know what, they could be sliced. You know what, this would be sliced if you didn't want to de-seed it and you just wanted to serve them as appetizers. You just go like that on a round disc, right? Oh wow. It was good. Gage. Come on. It's a little like the chia seeds made it a little bit
Texture?
yeah, a little like, I don't want to say gummy because gummy is not a good word when it comes to food. It gave it a little bit of like that.
Like chia seeds do.
Like chia seeds do. They give it like a little.
I like it.
Do you? Okay. So would you like it in a boat? It sounds like salmon. Would you like it in a
I would
boat?
have been taking it in like a little bowl on the side of the salad.
Okay, and a little bowl on the side of the salad. So chop it all up and have salad. With a little olive oil and lemon juice and have it on the side?
Yep.
Let's do it. I'll do that. Even though my boat idea was really cute, can you see that? In the boat? And then sliced up?
Yeah, that'd be good too.
All right, so we're going to go back to the salad. Are we on? Am I on? Yes. One of the funniest videos was when Gage and I were making a video and he was holding the camera and I was like, can you try it? And I'm like handing it to you. I don't remember. What else was so funny in that one? There was something really funny in that video.
Oh, because you asked me if my arms were getting tired.
Your
It's like 10 minutes in.
Your arm's getting tired. You want to come help me cut?
Sure.
Want to grab a cutting board? So everybody doesn't have to be here all day. I'm sorry. Oh, you do get a ceramic knife. There. If you're interested in anything that I'm using, I always have it on my website. It's important to me what tools I use. I'm extremely particular about cutting boards and knives and bowls and things like that. And they're the tools of the trade. It's like being an artist and having the right brushes. It makes everything so much better. And the other thing I want to tell you is that we were having an absolute party over at More with Dara, where when I welcome people, I just say, welcome to the funnest camp ever. So it's a camp where we, eat raw chocolates and giggle at night and just say whatever we want and have incredible support from loving people. So if you want to know how to eat a raw food diet and live a raw food lifestyle, or just have like-minded people, so good. Morewithdara.com. So, you know what? The habanero, just wow. It was only like a quarter of it.
It's still a little spicy.
Somehow I just seem to, looks like I ate the whole thing. Okay, so I'll chop. I'm putting the cucumbers in. So our salad is going to be chopped romaine, chopped cucumber, sprouts, chopped avocado. I'll do that. And then we're going to have a little scoop of our, what would you call it? Coconut chia seed dip? It's kind of weird. That doesn't sound right.
Dip. It has a unique flavor and it's great on the side, just as a little...
Like almost like a pate.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like a pate. And this is so we didn't use any equipment. Just a knife and a cutting board, and that's so easy. So this is a dinner salad sprout mix with some lentils and beans. I normally don't eat sprouted beans, but this looks great to me. So I was just motivated to have sprouts. And for those of you on a budget, sprouts are amazing because you just make them at home. You add water and you make them at home. Such a California food. We never ate these in New Jersey. I never saw these. I don't think I ever saw avocados and sprouts when I was little. Okay. Then our vegetables came out of the freezer. Aw, my mom. She worked hard. Okay. Oh, look at that avocado. Can I come in here? Oh, it's beautiful. So what else do we need chopped up? The romaine. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Little pieces. I think I want to put the rest of the avocado on the top of each bowl. Look prettier. Sometimes when you mix it in, it gets lost. I'll take some. Yes? Okay. If you can manage to eat raw food with a friend, it makes everything so much more fun. Yes, it's easy to do single servings. Yes, it's totally doable. But there's something about getting excited about produce with someone else and how you feel while you're eating it and how proud you are of creating something new and delicious or tried and true. So you're creating this beautiful thing together and then just amazed at how good you're feeling while you're eating it and even better after. And then you can go out and have fun or continue working, like in our case. We have all kinds of ideas going on here. It's just creativity central. I can't stop. You guys will be informed soon about all these latest fun things that I'm doing. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so now I will mix. You'll mix. You can mix. Mix away. And I'll get out bowls. Yes? We'll plate one just for now. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. If you want to make things nicer, you could make it into a little ball, like so. Makes it a little bit more presentable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. Use my hands. Very nice. And then we put some avocado on top, and then we hold it up to the camera. We put a little olive oil, don't you think, on the lettuce?
Yeah.
I like the olive flakes. James Stewart. I love it. Okay. It's my favorite. And there we have it. And then we have bon appetit. You see? Okay. Get your greens on. It's really easy and really fun. I'll see you soon.